What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and welcome to Season 8, Episode 1, the US Speed Tour Cities. And today, I'm going to be running through the whole update. Subscribe with notifications on, because within 15 minutes of this video going up, there's also going to be another video on this update going up on this very channel, as well as on the Stick Drift channel. A link will be in the description. A even more in-depth look at the whole update. But yes, we're going to be going into everything we normally go into on a first look episode. We're talking the cars, the Motorpass, the events, which we will jump out of now so I don't spoil too much. But oh, that's a cool animation. Make sure you subscribe as I start running through all of this. Yes, we've got so much returning. We've got old Motorpass cars coming back for bucks. We've got new bundles. We've got new cars. So many cool new cars. The Motorpass. We've got the tracks and everything. Oh, there's something so much bigger that there's something so big that I need to show you. Oh, we'll get onto that. So very first, let's go into the Motorpass, which I will let you boys watch, and then I'll jump back in afterwards after you've watched the Motorpass trailer. So I'll let you get a look at the US Speed Tour Cities.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the exciting second edition of the US Speed Tour. We're back with a whole new set of tricks up our sleeve as we take you on 8 exciting urban street races through the heart of America's biggest cities. We're talking the skylines of New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, and cities in all 4 corners of the country. In these 8 races, every course hews to the unique contours of those urban city streets. They're full of long straightaways, narrowed stretches of iconic avenues, tight 90-degree turns. Success is going to be all about finding a balance between critical speed and quick responsive braking, because the only way through these courses is with laser-like precision and razor-sharp reflexes. None of this would be possible without the support of our partner, Motorflix. And to celebrate the return of the USST, they're providing us with a ton of new rewards for all our drivers. That includes 4 new vehicles, such as the Audi RS5 Coupe USST Official Edition, cool new tires, shatterproof window tints, fun rooftops, heavy smokes, powerful nitros, luminous underglows, and a range of unique horns. Racers will also get to dress in style in a brand new suit, with matching helmet, of course. Want the goods? Enter the race. It's the USST, where we are all about speed. Have fun out there.
So there we go. The US Speed Tour's big return under the US Speed Tour City. So instead of going east, west, anywhere, instead, oh, here it is, the Audi being the free one. We've got the thick Mini, oh, they look so cool. Okay, continue to Motorpass. I'll buy all of this, and then I will show all of it, I guess. So here we go. The first car that we have that we're going to be going into today is the Zonda Pagani Zonda F Primary Edition, which is built like a goddamn gaming PC. We've got the tires and everything for it. Oh, we will definitely be putting on these vanities. Oh, they're like half split tires. Okay. We've got some outfits for the drivers. Primary underglow. Electric arc smoke, which looks pretty cool. The nitro, though, I did see in the trailer that looked a lot cooler. Then next, we've obviously got the crew credit packs. Then jigsaw tire. Oh, okay. The Corvette C8R, which is such a good-looking car, man. We've got that. We've got navy ink smoke. We've got the C8R. I can't wait to go into that. The outfits look sick. Okay. Then again, we've got another split one with the Red Pursuit tire. Red split. The kind of blue spirit that looks like it could have already been in the game, honestly. That looks kind of cool. I assume the angle is kind of unfortunate there. Oh, there we go. The checkered rooftop. And then we have the Coupe S Checkered Edition. The thick... God, that's so cool looking. You know what? And it's got the spoiler in the front and the big... It's a hatch with the spoiler at the front and the big spoiler at the back. It's just the Ford that they put into Rallycross for some reason, but better. It's the Glow Motorsport Ford Focus, but better. That's crazy. And checkered tires. So we've got the other customizations for this very car. Then we got elegant. We got some helmets. The free Audi RS5 Coupe USST Edition. Essentially like what? Like a pace car, I guess? That makes sense. I mean, the RS5 is a cool car. It's got a nice custom body kit on it. And that's the final vehicle of the Motorpass. Those tires look pretty nice. Oh, wait. So they... Oh, that's really cool. Wait. So the tires go down while the... Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Obviously, we've got a Cities Underglow. We got a Pulsar Nitro. And then this, which instantly made me think of the F1... What is it? McLaren? Is it McLaren? The F1 team with the Google Chrome rims this year. It made me think of those. But yeah, Glow Motorsport tires. And of course, the Glow Motorsport outfit too. I love the outfits this time around. Like, it's really cool to see these companies realize. So from the Motorpass, going to the actual new cars that you're getting on day one of this update, we start off with, obviously, we've got the Motorpass ones. Then we've got the KTM Expo GT2 in touring. We've already got a different KTM, so another one insanely cool. The Celine S1 GT4 Cup, which again, it's like, I really like this thing in street, and now we've got it in touring car, and it looks equally as cool. And with a similar color scheme, we've got the Spiker C8 Love Voile GT2R, a Spiker in touring car, which both of these are going to be fun to go into. The GT2 mostly so, but today we're going to be going into the... Where is she? It is the... I have to find it. Oh! The Zonda's a hypercar. Oh, so the tier 1 of this season is a hypercar. Okay. So, oh... Well, I guess, oh, what do we do then? I'm torn between the CAR and the GT2. I guess we'll go into the GT2, but I'll be giving the GT2 its own video as well. So don't you worry. This thing is such a beauty. And I think there's some other information to show as well. Oh, there it is. Wait. Let it do it again. Come on. There. Oh. There is a new popping sound effect in the game, and it's unique from car to car. So you would have heard the two there, and then we have different ones on this. There they are, a much more grovelly one for this one. And that's the same all around the board. Obviously, the Crew 2's current popping sound is like just a bang. It's just like an explosion. And now we've actually got like a proper popping sound. So... let's go from there into the events, which we have 2 of. They're going to be, I believe, week to week is what's going to be going on. Yeah, 8 stages, 8 weeks of the update. That's on screen right now. Oh, I forgot to show you boys one of the coolest summit cars I think has ever been in the game. The Skyline Lucky Dragon Edition, which looks so cool. Obviously, then we also have some stuff coming back on screen right now. Here's all the cars coming back. We obviously got the Bentley Mulliner Bacala. You got the Jaguar Series 1 Roadster. We got the Professional Edition Jag. And over here in motocross, we have the Nighthawk, which is one of the best motocross bikes in the game. So yeah, so a lot of stuff. It's packed with a lot of stuff. But I'm actually going to switch to using my wheel. And let's go into the New York race. US Speed Tour Cities, New York. Here we go. Let's rev it a little bit. See if we can get a few pops. There they are. Oh. And a nice little starting area. God, I always want to park up on these. And then also, obviously, check out my wheel channel. That's where I'm going to be doing some wheel content of all of the stuff in this update. We'll go look at the summits as well as the shop. And this secret thing that is just so out of nowhere and so cool.
Heart of the most recognizable city on earth. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
I assume my settings are defaulted, but
with traffic and pedestrians.
We
today, the streets
are in, as you can see. So let me wait for this guy to stop waffling.
Cities in the world.
Yes.
You're ready because
oh, the popping, man.
Time.
These events. So the USB Tour. You would remember the USB Tour when it first came out. It was a how do I describe it? It was a hill climb, is what it was. It was basically a hill climb, a sprint. This is entirely different. This is a whole set out and themed GP racing scene. Like proper, like the GP you see in real life. The fences on the side. You've got the city circuits, which go through such, you know, you're going through goddamn Times Square in a GP touring car, doing a GP race against, I mean, the starting grid alone, right? We're about to get back to it. You can see is exactly like a proper GP grid. The kind of thing like we're playing goddamn Cars 2.
Drivers should be getting a nice view of the Williamsburg Bridge in the distance.
There it is.
Crossing from the Lower East Side over into Brooklyn. It was once the longest suspension bridge in the world. Not anymore, but still an important thoroughfare.
Duh. Incredibly cool. Oh, and there's also something else that comes with this. And here's an interesting thing. So this exact update, I realized this update is almost exactly bar for bar something I've pitched many times. Which, look, I'm not going to be the guy to go, oh my god, this was my update. Because, I'd love if they took my updates. Take them, please. But I pitched this exact thing. GP, like proper GP city circuit touring races. And that's exactly what we've got here. You've got the US Speed Tour, which it's basically only that in name, thankfully. I guess the only thing that carries over is the name US Speed Tour and the companies, Pulse, Sparrow, Spear, and the other one, right? Whatever the other one was. But all of those companies carry over to this, but the actual idea, the concept, again, going through the cities in proper city circuits, is a completely unique thing to this update as the final hurrah for the Crew 2. A proper racing update with real-world racing.
You'll recognize the giant billboards coming up as Times Square. I've been here myself for multiple New Year's Eve celebrations, and there is truly nowhere else like it.
Oh, well, obviously it's got the US Speed Tour thing of shilling whichever city or time we're going through it. So yeah, one other thing I pitched with this exact thing. I used to say a lot, because people would always pitch NASCAR, but I would always say NASCAR would be really boring. Instead, I used to say, like we've got touring races, sorry, hypercar races that are like 10 minutes long, the 15-minute hypercar races that, you know, we've got like the Detroit, those kind of ones, right? The ones that are like actually like a long distance. And I used to say, why don't we get touring endurance races where they're that kind of length? And exactly what we're going to be getting every single week is not only one race, but the same race as an endurance version with a lot more money for doing it and a much higher lap count. Oh, it's raining in this one. Okay, that's interesting. So let's switch the camera to, right? Here we go. A proper racing view. And you'll see, I'll run through to at least, oh, I like this. Oh, I like this very much. Now this right here, first person on a proper GP track, playing wheel.
It's race time.
Oh, this is fun. So you will have noticed that regular race, that was about 3 laps. It was 33%, 66%, and then the finish line. But this time around, we come all the way over to the starting grid, and we are only at 11%. Meaning, somewhere along the lines of 9 or 10 laps of a GP track, which I can imagine playing this with all the new cars we've got as well. With the Corvette, that's a proper, you know, racing car like that belongs in touring car. This thing, the Celine, I think the only non-real life car is the Mini. The thick Mini is the only not a real life racing car that we've got here. This thing, the KTM, a real life racing car. The Corvette, the Spiker, the Celine, all of them real cars around these real tracks in an endurance race to get the fastest time consistently for a high lap count. Now I know it's not going to be everyone's favorite thing, because maybe some people want the goofy, you know, oh my god, there's a dust storm, there's a sand, oh no, look, that's a wind. But I can't, like, for the people who want anything even close to this,
Drivers should be
This
getting a nice view of the
has
Williamsburg
done the
Bridge in
best
distance.
job
Crossing from
of
the
doing
lower
what
side
it
over
is.
into-
And especially playing on wheel, I could see myself doing these races endlessly. Even though obviously they're 10 laps, you know, I'm just past 25%, and I'm also just past 2 minutes 30. This is a 10-minute race overall, right? Close to the longer hypercar races. Like I said, I could see myself doing these endlessly, especially as I'm going to be doing them week to week as they come out on the channel, of course. My light's flickering. My lights are bugging. Let's go look at the store. Let's go look at the summit. Then let me show you guys something very, very, very cool. Obviously, we got the usual posters and whatnot, which look very, very cool. The Motorpass man, who doesn't actually access the Motorpass, with the Motorflix logos and whatnot. And then over here, the store. Let's see if we can catch anything wildly new. Not just at the moment. Can we catch... Oh, no more... Oh, yeah, the welcome, the packs. Huh. I was actually kind of convinced they would do more of those. Maybe one every update. The Pearl and the Carbon. Maybe they will. I don't know yet, actually. Vegas trip. So, we got April Fools. And oh, right. One unicorn horn, too. I completely forgot. The return of the Bugatti Devo Magma Edition. Which I will most definitely be doing a video on. But oh, now that is gonna be some fun. You can obviously see the summit here. You need the Reventon and the Alfieri. Oh god, that's gonna be a really expensive summit. This is gonna be the second summit of the season, by the way. So this is that we're gonna have one at the start, then this summit with that very cool Lucky Dragon Porsche. And then the return of the goddamn So French Summit. Again, like I said, here's the summit board on the screen again. There's all the cars coming out. Obviously, one car every other week. Whether it's a return. But, boys, I think it's time I reveal to you what the video that... Well, to be fair, only a couple minutes, depending on how long this video is. The other video should be out now. If not, you know, it'll be out in a split second. Make sure you turn notifications on. Because, boys, with all of this, right up here, in the middle of goddamn Lake Michigan... We have out of absolutely nowhere gotten the Motorflix Arena. An entire island of just curvy, drifting, touring, alpha, and tunnels? Thank you to popular members. A special thank you to famous members. And an insane thank you to star member Danimal the Manimal. Oh, that's gonna be some fun. I'll see you boys in that video. Check it out on screen right now. Should be both the stick drift video, which is a full in-depth look on the update with Josh, as well as the video that is for this island. I'll see you boys in the next one in a bit.